Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Bravely Second End Layer for the PC. My name is FlightlessBird, this is Survey Skipper Channel, and today we have 4 more side quests to complete. I misspoke the other day, I said we only had 3 left. No. We did 1 before, we did 3 the other day, there's 8 in total, so 8 minus 3 minus 1 is 4. So let's not waste any time, let's jump into it, shall we? I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today.
Need water.
We're starting with the jackal.
They just keep coming. Go on, after her. Sir.
You're doing a good job, Jackal.
Who? What do you want? Look, if you can't tell, I'm freaking busy here. Don't just stand there looking, Stu.
Okay, then we'll help.
Wow, you're really in charge here.
Yeah, well, just call me head of desert security. A no-good ruffian like myself.
Moving up in the world, aren't you?
Water's still a problem, though. I suppose you know who is in Alcampus now, looking for the Wellspring Gem.
Okay, that was really quick. I assume we go to the east? Oh, I'll be back. Indeed, I see De Rosa over there. We also have a party chat here. Stretchy ice cream seconds. Whoa, look at that one. It keeps stretching, it's stretching, it's stretching. It really does. So this is what Agnes was talking about back then. Anchaim's world famous stretchy ice cream. It's not really unique to Anchaim. People actually eat it all over the Harena region. Alavesh! What fantastically curious ice cream. It's like they put durian fruit in it or something. Ew, tis just ew. I'm sure it's not that. It's taffy for sure. Bzz, I'm sorry. I'm afraid you're both wrong. The sickness comes from dried and powdered alavuna roots. Wow, really? I knew they could be so sticky. But why go to the trouble of making ice cream sticky? To combat the heat, the daytime hours in the arena are like being on the surface of the sun. Normal ice cream would melt into a puddle in no time flat, right? I see, so that's why they want the ice cream to stick. Exactly, even if it melts, it doesn't drip from the cone, the perfect dessert. Delicious. One more please, and make it a double. Although the rate she's eating, somebody tells me Adia doesn't have to worry about anything melting. You can say that again, sir. That's a great line. Hey, buddy.
That's, Oh, right. DeRosa is working here as an adjunct professor. So, there's a water shortage. Is that right?
How would outsiders? Ah, it's you.
You don't have to explain everything. But we will have some Alcampa noodles.
Of course. 1 large, 2 regular, and a firm, right?
Nom 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 nom.
No matter how many times I hear it, I just can't get over it. You really are an adjunct professor, aren't you?
Indeed, just as I said. I know what I know, and I put it to good use.
Yeah, what about the water? Another bowl! And extra noodles!
Hey, Idia! Watch it with the soup already!
We haven't found the water we need for the refinement process.
That bowl. So creamy and rich. Cook, more for me too, if that's all right.
Of course. Be my guest.
It's even spicier than I remember. So, you're still trying to harness somnial energy?
As I recall, it's more stable than the crystals and could help bring peace and prosperity to the world. But during refining, the energy is highly unstable. The slightest error could wipe out a city, right?
And you want to harness this energy to, why was it again?
Though it may seem out of character for me, it is purely in the pursuit of science, and to sate my curiosity.
Glad to hear it. All right then. You? Shall we tell him?
There's going to be a lecture on the Wellspring Gem, an ancient relic said to produce vast quantities of water.
What's this? And you're willing to share this information with me?
Knowing you, you'd have sniffed it out anyway. Just don't get any ideas about going after it on your own. Consider it our payment for the soup. That hit the spot.
It seems like there is still something over here. I'm busy now, can I wait? Oh, too well. No need to keep tabs on me. I'm being a good little professor. So maybe I have more important things to look over my shoulder. What's up here?
And so, in a very real sense,
I forgot about
it was
this.
the Wellspring Gem that allowed the Harina dynasty to grow and indeed prosper.
I like how they're all asleep.
Further illustrated in the desertification of the continent and the loss of this ancient treasure, spelling the dynasties. Oh, there's the bell. We'll pick up where we left off next time.
It's like, guys.
Same old, same old. How about you?
I wasn't able to dig up anything new either.
All right then. Might as well wake these two up.
DeRosa left earlier. He seemed like he was in a hurry.
I can't eat another slurp. Well, maybe one more bowl. And... make it a large.
Good grief.
Alright. So I guess I'll see you, I assume, in the dungeon? Or back in the oasis?
Now listen, if you want to be a real bandit, you gotta follow the rules. No exceptions.
Right, boss.
Rule number 1, don't steal from anyone weaker than you. Rule number 2, we'll finish this later. Go on, scram!
Quite the impassioned lecture. Training the next generation?
Yeah, that's about right. What about you? Why are you here?
We've been researching the Wellspring Gem in El Campus, and we found out some things.
You did you?
Right, like about that place to the west. The ruins you used for your hideout. A secret tunnel, entrance near the big chair. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, yeah, I do, but how did you...
Okay, now we're heading to the dungeon. Yeah, because we gotta go past the area that we meet him in the original Bravely Default. Okay.
Huh. So this is what happened. And this must be the Wellspring Gem.
With it, the oases will grow verdant again.
Hey, I remember you. The Red Mage DeRosa, was it?
Eureka! The Wellspring Gem. The key to producing safe, stable somnial energy. So it was worth it after all, to brave the desert sands and follow you to these ruins.
What are you going on about? Like heck if I'm gonna hand the gem over to some decrepit con artist. It stays here in the desert, where it belongs.
No, the Wellspring Gem belongs to all humankind. I'll not see it wasted on sand-for-brains wretches clinging to a life they should have abandoned long ago.
Hey, you lot! Don't just stand there. Tell this madman what the deal is. We came here to bring water back to the people who need it most. Right? Come on, tell him!
Idia, as daughter of the Grand Marshal, I know you will not be swayed by crude emotion. you understand that I do what I do for the future of this world. Join me and we will silence the jackal.
Oh, you want a piece of me, old man?
Why, you insolent little...
So now what?
We have two choices. Help the desert dwellers by restoring water to the oases,
Or help with an experiment that might usher in a future of peace and prosperity.
Do we protect the desert oases and fight Red Mage DeRosa?
or do we fight the bandit jackal in hopes of harnessing somnial energy?
Our choices are clear, but which is the right one?
Now, the first time I did this, I was heavily suspicious of DeRosa. But I think over time, I realized that people have changed quite a lot and for the better. And so having additional somnial energy could be better for the entire world. So I'm going to think of a more macro perspective here rather than a micro one.
Freaking heck! You're just gonna abandon people in need? Leave them to their fate?
And again, it's the same idea as the Kamer choice and alternates. The idea is you could either think small or you could think big. And the idea is when you think big, the people who benefit are going to take care of the people who are less benefited, right? And I know it worked in Grainship. I don't remember if it works here or not, but I'm gonna think, you know what? I'm a positive guy. I'm gonna think that positivity is gonna come out of this.
Over my dead body. You try to take the gem from here, you're gonna be eating my steel!
Sorry about that. I keep pressing the wrong button when I try to mute myself to cough. Defeat the jackal to obtain the key faster. That's why if you see a flicker like over the last 2 episodes, that's probably why. I go to mute myself and I end up hitting the wrong button. I've had a lingering cough for a couple days now. Kind of annoying.
Cripes, and you call yourself heroes? Puh. Come on out, you goons!
Kind of weird because Itia is she's a thief too.
And here I was doing honest work for a change. I should have seen the double cross coming. The jackal's looking out for more than himself now. And we're gonna steal back what's ours.
Alright, so do we have these guys? We do. We know the vigilantes are weak to lightning. And the jackal has 80,000 HP. Do I want to go all in? Probably not yet. Let's start with a shell strip on the jackal. You can start with... Don't really need you to... you could probably start with a thief on the jackal. You can... put up a benediction mist. And you want to get rid of the cronies. And again, I'm pretty sure that's gonna kill him, but there's no reason to take the chance that it doesn't. So let's just make sure they both die. Like I said, there's no reason not to make sure of that there. Okay, I'm gonna go all in with you. And we are going to reduce his attack. That is 450, so I can't do... I can do 2 of those. You can go ahead and undo MP on Magnolia. Oh, I didn't realize how much BP that took. Wow, this guy's popping off.
Bravely second!
Okay, I need to access the DA here.
Oh, you're sorry? Too little, too late.
Bring him back up. And... wow, that did a lot of damage. Good lord, one more of those and this guy is basically toast. Wow. Nice job, Tiz. I got those double katanas that he's rocking right now. And those things help a lot. Let's have you chill. Let's put up a calm. Oh, okay. Oh, he's at -1. Okay, I didn't realize that. Let's do a thief's knife. Let's have you sing for more attack. This guy's like a sheet of paper. We are just folding him up. Okay, we are going to kill him here. I can always go back and rest, so I don't mind using the double amped. And yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, let's make sure that we're not going to miss any. And you can just hit him. Go. Oh, really, dude? Let's see if that actually helps you or not. That's a really powerful potion he took. Nope, that's not gonna help.
Some heroes, you chumps are.
By the way, all the leveling you see is done from fighting the balls. I went ahead and reduced them and fought them, so that's what happens. I don't think I've used my buttons or not. I need to double check that.
The oasis must have almost run dry by now.
I'm afraid so. You look busy. I take it they approved your research project?
Yes, thanks to you. We're ordering the latest equipment and recruiting new students to join the research team.
And Professor DeRosa is off on a globe-trotting lecture tour, right?
Yes, exactly. You wouldn't believe how quickly things are moving.
Listen.
He's explaining how the new energy will be a deterrent to war, how we're gonna develop a whole new energy policy, and...
Just shut up for a second!
Huh?
When DeRosa gets back, I want you to tell him something important. And I want you to remember this too. Your precious research is only possible because we took water away from the people in the desert. Sharing your ideals is all well and good, as is your dream to build a future without war. But never ever forget that real people are suffering in the here and now for the sake of your research, and that your dream is built on their sacrifice.
Right. I won't forget.
Good.
And I promise you, I won't give up until we succeed.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know the old red creep is relying on you to help make this dream a reality. And us too. We're looking forward to seeing this future of yours.
Maybe one day we'll see if any positives came to that. I hope I made the right choice there. I mean, that one is a little bit less hopeful than the other one, because at least with Grandship, I know that the kids are taken care of. But we'll see. We'll see.
Granddad! Come on! Hurry!
I think this is gonna be an easier choice for me than all the other ones.
It's just like I remember.
Is it really now? You were only wee high when we left, you know. I feared you might forget this place. From today, this little place will be our home again. We'll have to tighten our belts on some nights. I hope you understand.
Of course! I want to live here with you, Granddad. In the house where we were all together. Mom and Dad and you and me. I'll help out lots and work really hard, and you won't have to, okay?
Oh, such passion, such fire and vigor, they move me so. I fear I may be overcome with tears.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this guy in any universe. This guy is a rat.
Who are you?
I have
And
no
what are you
doubt on
doing
what I
here,
want
huh?
to do here.
This is our house. Yes, yes. Oh, I know. I've been waiting here so very long for your return, yes?
There you go again. Stop harassing poor innocent people.
Finally decided to show up, did you? You sure kept us waiting.
Hi, Holly.
Oh, right. You aren't harassing anyone.
Not at all. I was here first, and then came Miss White, and we are all having a calm, rational discussion.
This old man here insists that he hears your opinion first, Idia. He won't listen to a word that either of us has to say.
Never mind the old codger. It is the girl who has been the biggest obstacle. So, if you might excuse me.
Don't tell me. More research?
But of course, business is always in flux. The situation changes from one moment to the next.
Then I suppose I should also get moving.
Huh? What kind of research could you have to do, huh?
A personal kind, involving me, Heartschild's craft brews, and plates of sausage bordering on obscene.
You wastrel. You wouldn't dare consume all of this stock and leave me with no product to sell?
I don't remember all this. Weird.
Oh, just watch me.
Wait a second, you two! And there they go again.
Yeah, this is weird.
Okay, let's see if I've got this right. Profiteur wants you two to abandon your house so he can develop this inlet into a trading port. But Holly thinks you shouldn't give up the home that holds so many memories for you and your granddaughter. Is that more or less how it went?
Aye, more or less.
And you come from a long line of fishermen who fished here for generations. But after you lost your son and daughter-in-law in the war, you took your granddaughter and fled from this house. Only to return a short time ago, having sworn to live here together as a family once again. Still good?
Aye, that's it in a seashell.
So I take it you've already heard Profiteur's reasons for why he thinks this area ought to be developed, right? And why Holly objects so strongly to you giving up the house?
Shouldn't we ask if the young lady has any thoughts on the matter?
I still want to live here with Granddad,
But...
But if Granddad has to go fishing in rough seas all alone so we can eat... You're right. That is a scary thought, huh?
But you don't want to say goodbye to this old house, do you? Or have you changed your mind?
I don't want to leave, but when I see Granddad has to work so hard here...
But when he had to work hard anyway?
So you find yourself conflicted. Maybe we need to look into this again and think things through. We'll come back here once we've got some solid advice to give you, okay? Okay.
I mean, when he had to work hard regardless of where he goes? And I mean, he's a fisherman, right?
Oh, Miss Idia. Tell me, should we abandon this place? Or better we live here no matter how modestly? What do you think is best?
It's a tough choice. Even if it's for the good of the nation, you shouldn't have to give up the home you love, right? But if they do give it up, their war-torn homeland will have the chance to get back on its feet. What would I do in their shoes?
Now, Flightless. Did you just say that you're thinking macro instead of micro? If you're thinking macro instead of micro, you should sell the land to Profiteer. That would be the thing that you did based on what you just said like a minute ago. But I don't agree with that. Like, there's no guarantee that their land is gonna be better. There's no guarantee that his life is gonna be better. But home is where the heart is, so it doesn't matter where your home is. What matters is the people who are there. I just don't trust Buffeteer to do the right thing. Like, I don't trust him. That's the bottom line. I don't like him. I don't trust him. I think he's a rat. I can't go with Buffeteer in any universe. Like I said, I do it just because I know I'm gonna wipe out the world in one universe, but that's about it. You can't give up your home.
Polly's right. You should stay in your home with your granddaughter.
I thought I had to go into the mines for this one.
Don't sell out to Profiteer. There's something wrong with driving a family out of their home for the sake of a country.
Aye, that's just what I was thinking. Stop this nonsense at once! Are you in the market for a beating, eh?
Whoa! What happened to your research?
Why even bother with research when you are here to sabotage all my plans? Look at this!
A Bright Vision for Eisenberg's Future by the Honorable Erudice Profiteer Esquire. What is this?
My lecture series, or so it was. Now all my best laid plans for inter-regional cooperation vanish in the wind. Just like the retainer fee I should have been paid for that lecture. Not that it was all so much.
So I think it's just it for himself.
I've returned just in time. You wish to see my plans ruined, is that it? You saw with your own full eyes what the people of this nation lack, what they need. What do you think it takes for a starving country to flourish again? Industry, trade, power of the economy. The people must turn their eyes across the seas. The trade port is the only road to recovery.
I know. And yet...
If you know, then there is only one piece of advice to be giving this gentleman. Sell the house to Erudice Profiteer and allow him to develop this land.
Heck no.
What is with the sour face? This is your way of telling me you refuse to cooperate?
Mm-hmm.
And now the murring and the gurring. Hurry and explain to the kind gentleman that he should sell the land to me. Or do you still mean to bet against me in this matter, huh? You should not be writing checks you cannot cash.
Yeah, I thought I had to go into a cave for this one. I guess not. They're staying here no matter what.
It seems you're having trouble understanding simple economic theory. So, I will give you a little lesson in incentives. We have the carrot and the stick. The stick is a coercive incentive, as we shall presently demonstrate. You seem to have forgotten who you are dealing with, so let me jog your memory. The chairman and brains behind the Comer and Profiteer merchantry. I control Anshan with the force of money alone. Erudice Profiteer, merchant of death, will now collect his pound of flesh.
See, like, everything he's about is all about himself. I can't trust this guy. I don't know anyone who could trust this guy. He's a dirt rat piece of garbage. Okay, so... let's see. We're gonna... lower your defense. We're gonna have you steal. You are going to put up a benediction mist. I don't know the merchant tree. Alright, well, let's put up a blast, and we'll also put up a fire. Hopefully that'll kill all his minions. See, he's a rat. We stole cheese from him for crying out loud. I need you to kill these guys. Yes! He gave them extra BP, but it didn't matter because they all died. That was great. Okay, so we need to... Again, I only have enough for 400 worth. So a double, quad. And I didn't realize this costs 1 BP. So I'm gonna save that for Tiz, because he needs it the most. And I'm gonna have you default. Man, he is rocking it with those katanas. Good lord. Alright, I could try to reset his BP. The problem is, last time I tried to do this, it didn't work. So I'm just gonna give that to Tiz. And why don't we call?
Before the final battle in Eternia, all my assets in Ansheim were frozen. After the fall of Central Command, all my assets in the Duchy were worthless. Every venture since has been failure after failure. But at last, I can see the green shoots. I will not let this opportunity pass me by. I will make that place into the greatest center of trade the world has ever seen.
Good timing on that call. Now he can wreck me all he wants. Is I can do a dang thing. Ha 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 ha. Go suck an egg. Alright, I'm gonna have you do nothing. I'm gonna have you do nothing again. I'm gonna have you calm again. And I'm gonna get... Oh, it kind of works out pretty well. Let's go ahead and just raise physical attack. Because it seems like he has a pattern. So all I had to do is just calm in between his patterns. And we're good. Okay, let's attack this turn. Normally I would like to wait a turn in between physical defense down so I can do twice double damage. But because of his pattern, I want to take advantage of the opportunity that I have. Unsure. Let's wait. And you... Why don't you just hit him? Let's try it again. Yeah, just hit him.
From my position, I'll make a small fortune. And any extra profit from the black market will be there for the
See, you can't trust this guy. Let's talk about the black market for crying out loud.
Close. I can see it now.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
I'm in the red now. How very wearisome.
Beautiful job, team.
Curses! Now I am back to square one again.
Granddad! I was so scared!
There. That was scary, wasn't it? I thought the roof was going to come crashing down. But you still want to stay here, do you?
I do!
Well, what am I to do then? I'm glad to hear it, child. We'll do just fine together.
Yeah! We'll be together forever! And starting tomorrow, I'm going fishing with you.
Yeah, you see it works out in the
From
end.
king tuna to skewering marlin, I'll help you catch anything.
Will you now? What a fine first mate you're gonna be.
Woo! Heartschild Stout goes down so smooth.
Hey, Holly.
And these heartwursts. Did they hit the spot? That swindling little rat ran past me in tears. What in the world happened? So you convinced the old man not to sell. You did a good thing looking out for those two. I never thought I'd say this, but thanks, Cydia.
Oh no. No, it was nothing. Oh, she reeks.
Now, what was this about a letter? Oh, it's from Barris. I didn't even know the brute could write. Oi, Holly. They say I've got real skill as a bone setter. Come on over. We can open a clinic or something. That Barris. Always doing as he pleases. And come on over? He doesn't even say where he is. Ridiculous, right?
Why don't you stay here?
Oh, that's kind of you, sweetie. But
I would not object, and clearly my granddaughter wants you here. If you'd like, feel free to stay.
Oh, that's a different story.
well, it's all very sudden. I'd have to...
What's there to consider? Look, I told these two to keep their home because I agreed with what you had to say, Holly. Even though it meant putting a stop to Profiteur's plans for rebuilding this nation's economy.
Which we can't trust anyway.
So I hope you're ready to take your share of the responsibility.
Responsibility?
Watch over these two, and see that they have a better life here than Profiteur's money could have given them.
Yeah.
You're right. I give you my word.
Good to hear it.
Yeah. Miss Holly's been running about without rest to get a little clinic established. But she still finds time to help us as well. Feel like we can breathe easy again at last. Miss Holly comes by to visit with us sometimes. I told her she reminded me of my mom. She chewed me out and smiled. She's a weird lady, but I like her. Aww. Aww. It's a nice ending. I like that.
I'm not doing this again. This guy's gonna hurt himself when he whirls around, and we're gonna...
Whoa! Ow! Oh!
It seems this man is destined to be injured here.
'Tis but a scratch. Don't worry about... Ow!
Please don't force yourself. Here, come and sit down.
It doesn't look like anything's broken, but I'd still say take it easy for a while.
Well, that won't do. I just got in a rush order, too.
For the ominous party that left for Grapkeep, right?
How did you know?
They need help. We need to go, like, rescue them. Oh, well, they will need help. We will need help.
Again.
So what should we do?
It's not like we have a choice. We'll just have to deliver the food.
But if we do that, won't we?
Maybe if we... No. We have to do it.
Can we tell someone to come rescue us?
Then let's prepare ourselves as best we can. Sir, I think we're gonna need more food than you have there.
And I need you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say.
All right.
Where'd he go? Oh, I guess we have to, No? Yeah, I always get confused by that because of the exclamation mark being over the town. It's actually pointing to the keep. Hi guys, I'm here.
Ah, we've found it at last. With this, the ultimate magic is...
Ominous, Artemia! We've got to get out of here now!
Huh? An earthquake?
We were still too late?
All together, Idia?
Oh, so we ended up here again. How's the exit?
How come we didn't ask
Just
someone
the
to
same
help
as
us?
last time.
We're boxed in good and tight. I was afraid you might say that. Fine, let's go and talk to them. Maybe they'll actually listen.
Idia! What are you here for?
Why, Idia here? For battle?
They don't remember anything.
So it seems. Oh well. That might actually be for the best. Listen, Ominous. It looks like we're all trapped here. There's no way we're getting through the rubble. Not without the ultimate monster magic. Femto Flare.
Femto Flare.
How do you...
But you still have to refine the incantation further before Bahamut can have any chance at mastering it. Well, that about cover it?
How could you possibly... You cheeky little...
Don't worry. I'm sure my father will.
Yeah, your dad is putting together a rescue party as we speak. Risotto, watch your step over there. You don't want to injure that foot of yours.
Right.
We've brought plenty of food with us. We should have more than enough, whichever way we choose to go.
Whichever way?
Choose?
Huh?
Yeah.
Fuck
Whether we
off.
choose to split the food evenly, or pin all our hopes on Ominous.
I love Bahamut.
Idiot! Tyrant!
He's so cute.
No right!
That's right. You just waltz in here, and you think you get to decide everything?
I do. Artemia, you think that the food should be split evenly among everyone here. And Ominous, you say we need to ensure that Bahamut survives and masters Femto Flare for the entire world's sake. I make my decision fully understanding both sides of the argument, but we don't have much time.
Careful, Idia.
Whichever choice you make, we'll be facing stiff opposition from the losing party.
Here we go again. What should I do?
A, we have more food. B, we know we all survive and we get out okay. So, I mean, is there any reason why we shouldn't give the food to Ominous? Yeah, I know it sounds bad, Altimia, and I know that I do agree with you 100% that all life is equal, but it's not a question of life. We're all going to survive. So why not have him learn Femto Flare? Seems kind of obvious to me, because I've lived this loop before. Plus, don't forget, we have more food now. I don't know if I've already said that, but yeah, we do. Give it to Ominous.
What have you decided, Idia?
I have to bet on the Femto Flare. Idia, serious? I'm sorry, Artemia. I understand how you feel, I really do, but... Idia, all life equal. Human to God, all same. All same.
I know. I'm sorry, but I'm with Ominous.
Idia, wrong. Wrong must be right. Artemia, make right. Ranger Artemia battle. Make Idia right.
I'm sorry. When did you get skeletons? Skull hunters. Okay, we're gonna start off with a physical defense down on Artemia. We are going to go with a steel on Artemia. You are going to Benediction Mist. And you're gonna take out the skeletons. Who most definitely will probably die from a needle. But once again, I'd rather overkill than not. Don't care about your default. Okay, now I care about your default. Okay, full out. So we need a double. Yep. Double, quad. Let's see. From you. You can go ahead and... I really don't want to do this. Yeah, let's just wait, because I have a feeling our boy there is going to be doing a lot of the damage. Although, what I can do here is magnifying glass. Once again, I don't care about your defense. Very nice, Tiz. Very, very, very nice. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get your MP back. Why don't we have a calm here? Wait, she used an ability and then defaulted? How did that work? Huh. Alright, we're gonna defend here. We're gonna use a calm. I'm gonna have you sing for more physical attack, because I want Tiz to be able to finish this. Okay, I first need to start with the physical events down. Then I can double, and then I can quad. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to kill, but I have Magnolia coming through with a Promethean Rain. As long as she doesn't defend. But if she does defend, she's gonna be at like 10,000 HP. If she doesn't defend, she's probably gone this turn. Oh yeah. That almost killed.
All life equal. All and...
I know it is, but there's... Just because it looks like we're in a bad situation doesn't mean we're in a life-threatening situation, okay? It'll be okay, trust me.
This light... Could it be... femto flare?
Welcome back.
Tiz! Where is everyone?
Yu's right here. And Magnolia's safe too.
And Dominus and Bahamut?
They're fine. They woke up 3 days ago and have spent every waking hour in the baths.
And Artemia? The kids?
They're all fine. Ominous held on to one last fire and cast it to burn away some of the debris. It's not like everyone was completely unscathed, but really no more than a few scratches here and there.
Good.
Apparently, Ominous managed to pull off Femto Flare a full 4 days earlier than we'd expected.
I'm sure we have you to thank for that as well. Always coaching Bahamut.
And
Seems
Artemia?
Seems like this is the same
People
scene.
seem to think she hasn't gone far, but who can say? You have regrets?
No. I know I did what I could.
Like, sometimes it's the same and
I
sometimes
chose
it's
what I
different.
thought was for the best.
But I don't think
And
all of them
things
are
aren't
different.
Perfect, but right now I just want to celebrate the fact that everyone made it out.
Yeah, I can understand that.
What is the meaning of this? Right in the front hall. My, would you look at that? Wild boar and deer and... oh, so much! Miss Idia, look at all the game meat someone sent you. I hope it will help you recover your strength. Oh, there's a letter here as well. Let me see. Everyone alive. Respect. Idia eat meat. Grow strong. Then battle again. Roar. You'd best eat up. Someone is looking forward to a rematch.
Oh, honestly, does she like to fight that much? I'm starving.
I like that. That was good. Yeah, that was... It's weird, though, because, like I said, sometimes it's different, sometimes it's not. That one didn't really seem not. But, one more to go. So let's go.
you're late.
I'm sorry, sir. Wait. Why am I apologizing again?
I love that.
Now then, allow me to bring you up to speed.
No, that's okay. I've got all the major points down.
We got this.
Oh, some kind of master detective now, are we?
The murderer is within our midst!
So over the top. But he's right.
Holmes, get yourself under control, or I'll do it for you.
This ain't a laughing matter. Someone did die, so.
Sorry, Uncle. I've just always wanted to say that.
Well, he's not entirely wrong.
What is it, Idia? Does something not meet your satisfaction? We have Madame Golddigger confined to the upper floor, and a stiff watch on the only stairway that can reach her.
Good. Just don't forget that last bit.
Understood.
Kikyo, I'd like you to stay right here if you would. If anyone comes near you, no matter who they are, cut them down at once. Just trust me.
Now will you tell me why we have one of my men disguised as Madame Golddigger?
Shh. That's just between us. No one else can know.
Very well then.
All right. Now we just have to wait for the guilty party to get impatient and slip up.
Oh, it looks like we still have to walk around though to complete this one. I thought it would just like auto-complete there for a second. It's like Mini Mystery now, pretend like we don't all know how this is going to end. That's probably the biggest gripe I have about the current Ace Attorney Dual Destiny case that we just started. They kind of told me who did it, so right from the get-go, I'm thinking, well, that kind of takes the thrill out of the mystery, doesn't it? Why don't you show me what you got then? And now Starfort will become one of those properties. No one wants a murder victim house. Look, I think it's no play out, so if I could just go back to the bank, or maybe not. Sorry, eat. Although, just because you know how it's going to play out doesn't mean it can't be fun along the way, right? What do you suppose killed Lord Gulliver? Gulliver.
A note? I shall follow where you go. This is the last words of Madame Golddigger?
She didn't die yet, you bozo.
Yet?
This long and still nothing? I expect you to blow your cover by now.
Sorry, but what are you talking about?
I was just wondering how the true criminal, or rather the man who would have become the true criminal in this case, might feel. If he would only let go of all of his jealousy and envy for other people's family lines, everything could be different.
I don't quite follow you.
What about you, Sholmes? Have you decided what you're gonna do with your future?
Ponder as I might, I simply can't quite make up my mind. Am I best suited to the life of an inspector, tirelessly pursuing criminals through steady, thorough investigation? Or am I destined to become a genius detective, using logic and inspiration to track down the most evasive criminal masterminds?
You gotta pick one, huh?
Please inspect his life for you. I really like the idea of him doing a private investigator. I believe that he has the potential to do more. And again, I'm partly biased due to me loving shows like Sherlock and Psych and Mentalist and all that, but I mean, the boy's got talent.
Sholmes, I think you should follow in Kikyo's footsteps and become a private detective. There's something to be said for structure and teamwork, but once you start to rely on that structure, that's when you'll get lazy. Work on your own like Kikyo, and you'll have to fend for yourself. You'll be tested to hone your wits and instincts. Do that, and you'll have a bright, crime-solving future ahead of you. I'm sure of it.
Why, yes. When you put it that way, it's elementary. I'll dedicate myself to becoming a great private investigator, just like Aunt Kikyo.
What is this nonsense? A fine pair you make.
Uncle!
You may come from a great family, but don't let that go to your head, you mewling little upstart. Perhaps you've been caught up in this fool's starry-eyed dreams, but to seriously recommend that my dunce of a nephew become a PI? Just the load I'd expect from a know-nothing glutton like you, idiot.
What?
Uncle, don't you think you're being a bit harsh?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, dude.
Shut your mouth, maggot. Persist in this idiocy and you will face me in battle. Are you prepared for that?
Bring it on. Oh god. I just realized it's pure magic and I only got one person who's really going to be slinging spells. You bet. This may be a harder fight.
Fine then. But do not harbor any delusions that you will walk away from this unscathed, idiot. You stand before the knight Argent Heinkel, former commander of the Eternian Sky Knights, alias the Iron Wall of Unahana, alias the YHPD's hard-boiled Inspector Heinkel. Justice will be served!
Like I said, this may be a really, really hard fight because I don't think I have anything that can cut through defense. Yeah, I don't have anything that on Tiz that can penetrate defense. I have default piercing, but I don't have defense pen. So that's gonna be a little more difficult. So why don't we start by stripping his magic defense? I'll have you steal. Let's put up a benevolence right now. And let us use Deus Ex. Let's just do a blast. Magic defense came out a little bit late there. Thank you very much. Okay, let us scale strip. Do that. Let's try amp strike to see how far I get with it. And then for you, how about you put on physical defense? Wow. That's insane. Okay, let's have you undo MP of Tiz, even though he really didn't do anything. I'm gonna have you put a Thunderhead on. And now I'm going to... Is it smart to attack with him right now, though? I mean, probably, but let's not go full steam because I need to put up my healing spell. So why don't I just do a normal attack? And you can, of course, go full on out with rain. Okay, so I need you to benevolence. Oh, hold on. I need you to undo MP on Magnolia. I need you to benevolence Mist. Okay, let's have you go twice because I'm gonna have you lower magic attack and physical attack. No, I should probably just go 3 times. Physical attack, magical attack, and physical defense. No, did that wrong. Physical defense, magic defense, physical attack. Okay, why did that mist not work? Did I cast the wrong spell? I probably cast the wrong spell, didn't I? I almost guarantee you I cast the wrong spell. I cast the wrong spell. Maybe why he doesn't have any magic right now. I want to cast Benediction. Okay, I'm gonna have you do the same thing. Physical attack, magic defense, and physical defense. You can throw another ether to you because all his mana is being distributed to other characters by mistake. Well, at least Magnolia has plenty of mana now. Have you defend, have you put up defense. I don't know if you still have that, but it doesn't hurt. You can defend. Why don't you just attack? Nope, didn't mean to do that. I wanted him to attack. I want you to attack full board. I would like you to Cosby Strike. I would like you to go full on the offensive here. Can't have that much life left. Good shot. And now Magnolia should be able to finish this off next turn. That's a shame. No worries. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it by doing a dart. I think I'm faster, so it's no big deal. Although she might just finish it off right there. 8,000, dang. Nice idea.
On the path to justice.
And that's level 10 deep. And Rifle Lore, that's the big one that I want more than anything.
I can't believe I lost. You're stronger than you look.
I might leave him in that role to level 10 now.
Who are you?
The game is up, Whitson. There's no place for you to run.
What?
You always hated it when I followed my Aunt Kikyo's lead, using my instincts to deduce the truth. That's because you were always afraid that I just might notice something suspicious about you. Like the fact that you observed a certain feature of this fort when we worked here 2 years ago, as well as...
Looks like the ruse is up then.
Whoa.
When your biggest dream was to be some glorified flatfoot, I thought I could let it slide. But I knew I'd be in trouble once you started to truly hone your keen intuition.
What have you done with Heinkel?
I don't have to answer to you. If you care so much, find him yourself.
The revenge everyone's playing.
Oh, he got away.
He's crafty. I like him. He's like Sherlock's true nemesis. Sometime later.
So they found the real Heinkel tied up in one of the fort's hidden corridors?
Yeah. I'm just relieved that he wasn't hurt. Sholmes says he was lured out by a false promise of information, then ambushed and taken captive.
But in the end, we still don't know the truth of what happened?
Well, thanks to Inspector Heinkel's investigation, several facts have come to light.
Lord Gulliver's murder was the sole work of Madame Goldigga, who was after his fortune from the beginning. She heard about the hidden corridor from Whitson. Apparently those two have a history together.
She just happened to hear about it?
Whitson mentioned the corridors when Lady Goldigga told him that her husband planned to purchase Starkford. Perhaps he also mentioned how ideally suited it was for staging the perfect murder.
A murder she then decided to carry out.
Whatever Whatever he knew or didn't know, Whitson hurried to the crime scene under the pretense of investigating with Sholmes. Then Madame Goldigga misread his intentions, thinking he was there to help her. She tried over and over to get him on her side. In the end, she even tried threatening him, though we'll never be sure with what.
But what about the note we found? I shall follow where you go.
There were quite a few theories flying around about that note, weren't there? The Madam might have written it, or...
The truth seems to be that Lord Gulliver wrote that note himself.
He did?
I guess coming to Starkford and getting caught up in its history sparked a creative urge in him. That note was from a novel he was working on. They found the continuation of it with the rest of his belongings.
Oh, so it was just a red herring.
Forgive me. It's my fault for jumping to conclusions like I did.
Apologizing for a bad hunch? Who are you, and what did you do with the real Sholmes?
I'll take that as a compliment. I've opened my own detective agency right here in Unohana, following in my Aunt Kikyo's footsteps. I've solved a number of cases already. The police have even come to enlist my services as a consulting detective.
Good job.
Moving up in the world, aren't we?
But wait, I smell a new case brewing.
What? Where?
I just saw Unohana's finest hurrying off in quite the rush. Given their numbers, it must be something big. One of Aunt Kikyo's plaids. Go it alone this time, is it? It seems she wants me to handle this case on my own. I'd best get started then.
He's turned out to be the real deal.
Yeah, and it's a fun case too. Hey, what's up, Kikyo?
Kikyo.
I like Kikyo. She's cool.
He always had a good sense for catching the relevant details of a case, but he's also surprisingly good at looking beyond his own preconceived notions. He even comes out with some shocking deductions at times. I don't know if it's true that blood will out, but he just might very well live up to the legacy of our family. I would not be surprised if he ends up even surpassing his grandfather one day, even if he lacks somewhat in the areas of common sense and social graces. Always calling me Dear Aunt Kikyo. I feel obligated to come to every crime scene with a batch of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies.
Sounds to me like you're pretty proud of him.
It seems you chose well, Idia. Everything's working out wonderfully.
Yep. Not bad if I do say so myself. And I'm relieved that I gave Sholmes good advice for his future, too.
Excuse me, can I get a soybean mochi and another cup of strong tea?
Make that 2.
One for me, too. Let's make it 5 sets.
Coming right up!
But there's only 4 of... Oh.
One for me too. Ah, darn it. So it was something that no one realized at the time how far-reaching would be the epic battle of minds won that day. What the visitor is murdered and sealed in Starkford, and so begins the legend of the great detective, Sholmes. Alright, my dear friends. Well, I love you all so much. Thank you for everything. This has been our continued blind Let's Play of Bravely 2nd and Layer for the PC. We have completed all the blue exclamation marks. It's time to move on to the yellow. That is the, I believe the Harina's Sea Caves, if I'm not mistaken, where we fought the cat girl. But yeah, we'll get to the next episode. But until then, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter. And you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.